pay homage to the Samma Sambuddha by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Faithful devotees, dear brothers and sisters in Dhamma, today also we are going to start our Dhamma discussing regarding dependent origination Paṭiccasamuppāda. I think everyone already listened Paṭiccasamuppāda chanting before I start our talk. Anyway, I have to take permission from Venerable Bhante and Sadhu Sadhu. This is a time to listen in Dhamma. Our Lord Buddha also mentioned, Kālena Dhamma Savanam Etam Mangala Muttamam. Timely listening Dhamma is a best blessing for everyone. So now, now we are going to fulfill our Dhamma activity, Dhamma program. So I think everyone know about the today's title. It's Avijja Paccaya Sankhara. Avijja Paccaya Sankhara. So this is the first part of the second part. That's the first part. Avijja. Now we already know about the Avijja. We already studied before the Avijja. Today is going to start what is the detail of the Avijja and Paccaya Sankhara, details and exposition, formation, Sankhara. First of all, we have to know the meaning of Sankhara. Sankhara. According to the Vibhanga commentary, explained there are 10 types of formation, Sankhara, classified into 2 categories. Because according to commentary, they mentioned 10 types of Sankhara. Avijja Paccaya Sankhara. According to the Avijja Paccaya Sankhara, formations conditioned by ignorance. There are 6 meaning. There are 6 types of Sankhara. Under the Avijja Paccaya Sankhara, there are 6 types. And Sankhara Saddena Agata Sankhara. Formation that has come down in the text with the word Sankhara. There are 4 types. There are 4 types of Sankhara. The Agata Sankhara, according to the Sankhara meaning. But anyway, there are 10 types of Sankhara. We have to know the brief meaning first. Later on, we can understand what are the clear meaning of the 10 types of Sankhara. So now the first one, Puññābhi Sankharo. Puññābhi Sankhara. Puññābhi Sankhara, meritorious formations. Meritorious formation. Apuññābhi Sankhara, demeritorious formations. Demeritorious formation. Aninjābhi Sankhara, imperturbable formations. Yeah, the unshakable formation. Unshakable formations. Aninjābhi Sankhara. And the Kaya Sankhara, bodily formation. Bodily formation. Vachi Sankhara, verbal formation. Verbal formation. Chitta Sankhara, mental formation. Mental formation. There are 6 types. You have to buy heart. Puññābhi Sankhara, Apuññābhi Sankhara, Aninjābhi Sankhara, Kaya Sankhara, Vachi Sankhara, and Chitta Sankhara. What are the 4 types of formations coming from the meaning? The first one, Sankata Sankhara. the formation consisting of the form. The Sankata Sankara, the formation consisting of the form. Abhisankata Sankara. Abhisankata Sankara means the formation consisting of the karma form. Karma form. Abhisankarana Sankara, the formation consisting in the act of forming by karma. Formed by karma. Payogabhisankara, the formation consisting in momentum. This is virya. You can see virya. Okay, they are virya. All these are simply mundane, wholesome, and unwholesome volition. Yeah, you see, avijja paccaya sankhara. Sankhara is a volition, no? Volition is all these are simply mundane, wholesome, and unwholesome volition. About the agata sankhara, there are terms in the text with the word sankhara carrying different contextual meaning. They are different of the meaning. Anyway, you can see under the footnote, sankata sankhara, abhisankata sankhara, abhisankaranaka sankhara, and payogavi sankhara, the meaning. Now the sabbepi sappacchaya dhamma, all state with conditions, we call sankata sankhara. Usually we are say anichavata sankhara. Formation are impermanent. Like this, we are always reciting, no? Anichavata sankhara, etc. This is what we call sankata sankhara. Abhisankata sankhara, abhisankata sankhara, kamma nibbatta te bhumaka rupa rupa dhamma. Very nice meaning. Find material and immaterial state of the three planes generated by karma. Actually, they are not only the truth, the formation consisting of the karma formed. Find material and immaterial state of these three planes generated by the karma in the commentaries explain. Kamma nibbatta te bhumaka rupa rupa dhamma. Yeah, so by the karma, rupa and arupa, the three planes, no? Three planes. Sensual plane, fine material plane, and immaterial plane. Abhisankaranaka sankhara. Abhisankaranaka sankhara, te bhumika kusala kusala chetana, we call. All together, the wholesome and unwholesome volition of the three planes, we call Abhisankaranaka sankhara. Avijja, they explain, bhikkhu, if a person immersed is in ignorance, generate as meritorious volition formations, etc. They explain. Payogabhi sankhara, kaika chetasikang virya. Kaika chetasika, the both virya. The bodily and mental energy we call payogabhi sankhara. Mental and the bodily energy we call Payogabhi Sankara. Okay. Now this is the meaning of the four Sankara according to the commentary. Anyway, for the purpose of our discussion on depending origination, actually our discussing is depending origination. We will only focus on the 6 types of formation conditions by ignorance. Now we are going to focus only 6 types, the Sankara. Okay. Now you also can see in the Vibhanga, definition of the Vibhanga, in the Vibhanga, the textbook, our Lord Buddha mentioned, Tatta Katame Avijja Paccaya Sankhara, hearing what are the formations which are conditioned by ignorance. Yeah, ignorance. They say there are 6 ways: Punyabhisankharo, meritorious formation; Apunyabhisankharo, demeritorious formation; Aninjabhisankharo, imperturbable formations; Kaya Sankharo, bodily formations; Vachi Sankharo, verbal formations; Chitta Sankharo, mental formations. There are 6 types of Sankhara explained. Yeah, so this is a brief meaning, no? But now what are the definition of these terms in the Vibhanga commentary? Now according to commentary, what are the meaning? Now I also have the commentary, the Pali commentary. I think we already type here, but anyway, you also try to get the meaning of sankhara. Actually, they are very good, the meaning sankhara. According to commentary, say that three meaning. The first one, punyabi sankhara. Punya is a merit. Punya. There are three meaning. Punati attano karakam. Actually, we have to make the proper sentence. Attano karakam pure punatiti. Attano karakam punatiti punyo. It purify in the one who perform it. Meaning, one who does merit, it purify from both the result of demerits as well as the suffering of defilements. This is we call punati attano karakam punatiti punya. Actually, the one of the another meaning, they explain another comment, some the grammar book. Hadayang punatiti punya. Hadayang, the chitta, punati purify. Because of this merit. Because of merit, always purify our heart, our mind. That's why hadayang punatiti punya, another meaning. Now the second one, pureti tassa ajjasyam. Actually, assa ajjasyam puretiti punyu. His intention, inclination become fulfilled, and it perfect or fulfills his inclination or intention. Ajjase. I mean, when one does merit with the inclination towards welfare and happiness, the accomplishment of the marriage fulfill his inclination. This is a meaning of the second one. And then the third one is a very nice meaning. Pujjancha bhavang nibbateti punyo. Pujjancha bhavang. They say the puja is honorable, respectable puja. Actually, this bhava is existent. And now this karma, this marriage can produce an honorable and respectable existence. Very good, the bhava. Example now, I am the Buddhist monk, and I am the belief, the karma and result of the karma. I am the now teaching the Dhamma, and we are practicing Dhamma. So our life become honorable, respectful. Our life become puja. So who created this life? So come this punya. Now this way we have to understand. All are we are Buddhist. Who's the Buddhist? Who are the Buddhists? Who are the practitioner Dhamma? And those are people. All are the peoples creative by karma. That's why we can say it produces an honorable or respectable existence. It's called punya. It's called punya. This is the meaning. This is punya. Next one, abhisankhara. Abhisankhara. Abhisankhara is a formation. Abhisankharoti vipakam katatta ropanchati abhisankharo. Now there is vipakam cha katatta ropancha abhisankharoti. The meaning, the resultant consciousness, vipaka, and karma-born materiality. Abhisankarot, it forms. This merits can produce resultant consciousness and karma-born materiality. It's called abhisankara. Punyabhisankhara, meritorious formations. Punyo eva abhisankharo, punyabhisankharo. Merit itself is the formation, hence it's called meritorious formation of merits. Now you see about the meaning of the punyabhisankhara. Now you have to know what is the meaning of the punya and what is the meaning of the abhisankhara. Now they combine together punya, punyocha, Abhisankharocha punyabhisankharo. Punyabhisankharo. This is the meaning. The next one, apunyabhisankhara. Apunya. Apunya demerits. Na punya apunya. Na punya is there doesn't have any merit, any good merit. It's called demerit. So evil. Okay, so evil. Now the punya patipakkato apunyo. Apunya meaning because it's the opposite of merits. It's demerits. The merits, demerits. Merits is punya, demerits akusala. The merit is good, demerits bad. This way we have to understand. Apunyabhisankhara, demeritorious formations. The demerit itself is formation, hence it is called demeritorious formation. Unwholesome. Actually, unwholesome. Apunyabhisankhara, unwholesome. Demerits. Demerit. Those are the Pali words. The meaning of the English words. But anyway, we have to understand what is the meaning of apunyabhisankhara. Now, the footnote also, they have the explanation. But anyway, you also know about the punati meaning. So they clean, by clean, the purify. It's called punati. But anyway, they also mention the similar explanation about the punyabhisankhara and apunyabhisankhara. Anyway, the next one, aninjabhisankhara. Imperturbable. But actually, na injati. Injati means the shakeable, unshakable merits. This is the normal English, understand, no? It is not perturbate, or hence it is the imperturbable. Because the injati is a shaken, is a no shaken, unshaken. Because of being very far away from the opposition to the concentration, it is imperturbable, meaning it's unshakable. I say unshakable. Unshakable merits. Aninja abhisankhara, aninja meva abhisankharo, aninja bhavang abhisankharoti iti aninja abhisankhara. The unshakable itself in formations, and because it forms the unshakable state. Hence, it is called unshakable formations. This is a meaning. This is an unshakable formation. Okay. Now, this is the brief meaning of the three of the sankhara. The next one, kaya sankhara. Because the commentary mentioned the three meaning, no? Kayena pavattito sankharo, kaya sankharo. Kayatova pavatto sankharo, kaya sankharo. Kayasava sankharoti, kaya sankharo. The three meaning. The kayena pavattito sankharo, kaya sankharo. It occurs by means of the body formation. Oh yeah, okay, the body, yeah. It occurs from the body. It is the formation of the body. Hence, it is bodily formations. Similarly, for verbal formation and mental formation. Now, you see, example now, the young stage, no? We are always still young. Someone is in the young stage. Sometimes, if he doesn't know the meaning of the kaya sankhara, vaci sankhara, chitta sankhara, he can commit a lot of akusala. That's why the kaya sankhara is the bodily formations. It is bodily formation. Vaci sankhara, it is verbal formation. Chitta sankhara is the mental formations. Okay, these three formations must understand. Must keep your mind, keep your heart, because this one also very useful for the understand. Anyway, now we are focused on the sixth type of sankhara, no? Punyabhisankhara, apunyabhisankhara, aninjabhisankhara, The first group, first three. The first group three formations are taken from Parivimānsana Sutta, because one of the suttas Lord Buddha explained Punyābhi Sankhara, Apunyābhi Sankhara, Anenjābhi Sankhara, about three Sankhara. About three Sankhara already explained. So but anyway, the one of the sutta explained Punyābhi Sankhara, Apunyābhi Sankhara, Anenjābhi Sankhara. Better you focus avijja gato yang bhikkhave purisa puggalo punyancha sankharanam sankharam abhisankharoti punyupagam hoti viññāna apunyancha sankharam abhisankharoti apunyupagam hoti viññāna anenjancha sankharam abhisankaroti anenju pagam hoti viññānam. There are three explained in the comments. The sutta mentioned bhikkhus, if a person immersed in ignorance generate meritorious volitional formations. Consciousness fair on the meritorious if he generate by demerits volition formations. Consciousness fails on to the demeritorious if he generates an the unshakable volitions formations. Consciousness on the unshakable. But anyway, the sutta also mentioned about the Punyābhi Sankhara, Apunyābhi Sankhara, Anenjābhi Sankhara. What is the meaning? Okay, anyway, their footnotes have about the regarding the translation about the Punyābhi Sankhara, Apunyābhi Sankhara, Anenjābhi Sankhara, called Paramatta, ultimate reality. Actually, this one, later also we can understand, but anyway, Punyābhi Sankhara, there are 13 kind of volitions. There are 13 kind of volitions, the commentary mentioned. What are the 13? The volation of 8 wholesome sense sphere, chitta, and the 5 wholesome chitta of the form sphere, the rupa avachara. There are 8 kusala chitta from the kama avachara. There are 5 kusala chitta of the rupa avachara. Okay, this we call Punyābhi Sankhara. The Punyābhi Sankhara. Next one, Apunyābhi Sankhara. Apunyābhi Sankhara means the resultant ones with the fruits of merits are demeritorious volation formation. Apunyābhi Sankhara, the 12 kind of volation. 12 kind of volation, akusala chitta always producing akusala sankhara. Akusala sankhara. Okay, this is also one of the meaning, akusala sankhara. Next one, Anenjābhi Sankhara. Anenja is unshakable, the mentioning the 3 kind of, the Anenjābhi Sankhara, the unshakable volation formation. There are 4. There are 4 type of unshakable volation formation we call Anenja Sankhara, the 4 kind of volation. Anenjābhi Sankhara. Okay. But anyway, this is also Sankhara, but the 3 types of Sankhara explained. Punyābhi Sankhara, Apunyābhi Sankhara, and Anenjābhi Sankhara. Okay. So the next paragraph, you can go. The second group of the 3 formations. There are 3 formations. The second, the place. Kaya Sankhara, Vaci Sankhara, Chitta Sankhara are taken from the Vibhanga Sutta. Samyutta Nikaya analyze of discuss the Sammaditthi Sutta. There are 3 places, 2 or 3 places explaining. But anyway, Katamecha Bhikkhave Sankhara, Tayo Bhikkhave Sankhara, Kaya Sankharo, Vaci Sankharo, Chitta Sankharo, Ime Vuchanti Bhikkhave Sankhara. This is a Pali word, no? Buddha mentioned and what bhikkhus are the volitional formations. They are the 3 kind of volitional formations. The bodily volitional formations, the verbal volitional formation, the mental volitional formation. These are called the volitional formation. Volitional formation. Okay, now this is the meaning. It's the meaning. Okay, so you can see another the footnote have the explaining about the volitional formations have the characteristic of forming. Characteristic. Because the lakkana, rasa, and pachupattana, padatthana. Yes, sorry, the characteristic of the forming. Yeah, abhisankar. So this is the commentary explaining the formation have the characteristic of forming. Abhisankarana. The bodily volitional formation is the volitional formation that occur through the body. Now there are 12 kind of bodily volition, kaya sanchedana, and 8 sense sphere, wholesome and 12 unwholesome. Now that you see, kaya sankara, bodily formation, there are 20 volition. 8 type of the kama, vachara, kusala, and 12 type of akusala. There are 12, 8 and 12 become 20. 20 chetana we call kaya sankara. Same way, the 20 chetana we call vachi sankara. And maybe all are 29 chetana we call chitta sankara. 29 time. 29 time mundane, wholesome, and unwholesome mental volitions we call the Ananjabi, the Mano Sankara or Chitta Sankara. So this is also the meaning of the footnote. Anyway, after the detailed explanation, they have a detailed explanation, meritorious formations, Punyavi Sankara. Again coming some details. Because Buddha mentioned the tatta katamo punyavi sankaro. Then kusala chetana kama vachara, rupa vachara, dhanamaya, silamaya, bhavanamaya, ayam uchati punyavi sankaro. A very good meaning, but quite deep. Here, think what is the meritorious formations? Wholesome volition of the sense sphere and fine material sphere produced by generosity, morality, and mental development of meditation. Okay, this is we call the Punyabi Sankara. This is said to be a meritorious formations, only meritorious formation. Anyway, but the one of the sutta, the Nibbedika Sutta. Nibbedika Sutta is the explaining what is the meaning of the kamma. Chetanaham bhikkhave kammam vadami. Chetanaham bhikkhave kammam vadami. It is the volitions, bhikkhus that I call kam. In terms of the ultimate reality, the formations, sankhara, here is the independent origination, refer to the mental factor of volitions, chetana, chetasika, associated with mundane, wholesome, and unwholesome consciousness. I see, because this is a chetana rising. Okay, so now the next paragraph you can see, but they have the chart. There are total of 21 wholesome volitions, kusala chetana. There are 21 kusala chetana. What's the meaning? 20 times. The kama vachara, there are 8. Rupa vachara, there are 5. Arupa vachara, there are 4. But anyway, the kama vachara, there are 8. Rupa vachara, there are 5. Arupa vachara, there are 4. And the lokuttara, there are 4. But the total, how many kusala chetana? There are 21. But all are not including under the sankhara. All are the kusala chetana, not including under the sankhara. Sorry. The kama vachara and rupa vachara, there are 13 meritorious formations we call punyabi sankhara. Punyabi sankhara. And immaterial sphere, the unshakable merit is called Ananjabi Sankara. Ananjabi Sankara. And the Lokuttara, not included the depending origination, because the Lokuttara not including any of the Sankara. Okay. So we can see Apunyavi Sankara, so we not include here because we are talking about under the Kusala chapter. Okay, so now explain. Here under meritorious formations, Punyabi Sankhara, there are 13 volitions, Chetana. There are 13 Chetana. What are 13 Chetana? 8 sense sphere volitions, Kamavachara Chetana, associating with the 8 great wholesome consciousness. Great wholesome consciousness. Maha Kusala Chitta, Kamavachara Chetana. Anyway, the fine material sphere volitions, Arupavachara Chetana, associating with the 5 fine material sphere wholesome consciousness. Okay. So this is also the meaning. But anyway, you have to understand about the Punyabi Sankara is called Kamavachara Kusala, there are 8. Rupavachara Kusala, there are 5. Okay, so this is the meaning. After that, explaining about these volitions occur through one of the following means. Because there are 3 objects: Dana, Sila, Bhavana. Danamaya, Silamaya, Bhavana. An act of generosity, Dana. Observing morality, Sila. Mental cultivation or meditation, Bhavana. The Bhavana. Okay. So this is the meaning. Then after that, the explaining the produced by generosity, Danamaya, how we understand the 8 sense sphere wholesome volitions, Kamavachara Kusala Chetana. Chetanaham Aradha Dana Madhikancha Ya Uppajyati Chetana Sanchetana Chetetatam Ayam Uchati Danamayo Punyabi Sankharo. The very nice meaning. The volition, willing, planning that arise on account of generosity, concerned with generosity, that is called meritorious formations produced by generosity. Okay, this is the meaning. The volition, Chetana, of one who gives something from among the following. Yeah. So, but now see the Chetana, no? The 4 requisites: robe, arms, food, dwelling, meditation, medicine, or the 6 object, visible object, sound, taste, object, and Dhamma object. The 10 base or 4 offering, Dasadana, food, drink, clothing, transport, garland, scent, ointment, beds, dwelling, and lamps. The includes the Chetana at the offering when getting the items to offer, Ubba Chetana. During the time of the mundane Chetana. Yeah, during the time of the mundane Chetana. And Pancha Sovana Sahagat Chitina Anusarane, remembering the offer, puchan, sorry, remembering of the offer on afterwards with the consciousness associated with the pleasant feeling. Okay. So anyway, now this is the meaning. Okay. So this one also they are explaining about the dana. Okay. Next one we call sila. Sila, produced by morality. This one also the 8 sense sphere wholesome volitions. Okay, kama, vachara, kusala, chetana, there are 8. Silang aradha, sila madhikancha ya uppajyati chetana sanchetana chetaitatang ayam uchati silamayo punyavi sankharo. I see. The volitions, willing, planning, the arises an account of morality concerned with morality. That is called meritorious formations produced by morality. Okay, this is the meaning. About the Chetana, the volitions which occur in Chetana. The one who goes to a monastery thinking, I will do forth for the purpose of perfecting morality virtue. Okay, so Silang Paripuri, yeah. So they explain, yeah, they explain about the sila, how they support the sila to other to sila. So after that, explaining about what's the place, what's the base for the practicing sila is a pabbajja, one going forth, pabbajja, one who having reached the fulfillment of his wish, advert, I am indeed well and truly gone forth. And then observing the Paṭiccasamuppāda restraint, and one reflecting on the use the requisites such as robe and so on. The exercising restraint in the I do and so on regarding visible object, etc., which has come into its sphere, one purifying his livelihood. So this way, we have to understand about the meaning of the sila. Because of sila, we are practicing. The next one, the produced by mental development or meditation. There are 18 volitions, the 13, 8 sphere wholesome volitions and 5 fine material sphere wholesome volitions. It volitions associated with the first two, the 5 material jhana. So this is also the meaning. But anyway, you have to understand the difference between the sila, samadhi, and panya. Okay, the volitions associated with the first to the 5 material jhana. The next paragraph, they say, among the 8 sense sphere wholesome volitions, the 4 that are disassociated with knowledge, jnana vipayutta, are also included because one who is reciting the familiar subject does not come to understand in the initial 1 or 2 connections, but only understand it after adverting the mind to that subject. Okay. Similarly, the mental development, the following are explained where it is disassociated with knowledge. Okay, so the explaining, doing the preliminary, the kasina work, kasina parikamma, and reviewing a familiar jhana, and paying attention to a familiar meditation object. Okay, this is a meaning. Example, next one. Bhavanang aradha, bhavanang aradha, bhavanam dikicca ya uppajjati chetana, sanchetana chetitatta ayam uchati bhavanamaya punyabi sankharu. The volition, willing, planning that arises on account of mental development, concerned with the mental development. That is called meritorious formation, products by mental development. Anyway, you have to know about the meaning of the punyabi sankhara. The punyabi sankhara is the kamavachara 8 kusala chetana and rupavachara 5 kusala chetana. Okay, total all we are taking. But anyway, the meaning, the punya, they explain the three objects to accumulate the punya, Dana, Sila, Bhavana. Dana and Sila always develop, giving support to develop the Sila. The meditation is support to develop the concentration, Samadhi. That's why we call Dana, Sila definitely producing the kusala, the kusala chetana, but any kusala chetana. So, but the bhavana, the meditation also produce the rupa avachara kusala chetana, That's why they're explaining the volitions, willing, planning that arises on account of mental development, meditation consonant with mental development, that's called meritorious formation produced by mental development. Anyway, so about the chetana, the volitions, the chetana, the volitions, which occurs in one who, by the path of vipassana meditation or mentioned in the Paṭiccasamuppāda Magga, is cultivating as impermanence, as suffering, as non-self, anicca, dukkha, and anatta on the eye, chapu, visible object, mental object, eye consciousness, mind consciousness, eye contact, etc. There are a lot of things, no? This is what we call the object. This is also the object to develop the rise of kusala chetana. This because now we want to cultivate the wholesome kusala, no, wholesome kusala. What are the objects? This the Paṭiccasamuppāda Magga explain is cultivating as impermanence, as suffering, as non-self. So etc. explain. Okay, all are the included here. But anyway, this is we call punyabi sankhara. Punyabi sankhara. Punyabi sankhara, there are two meanings. You remember, kama vachara kusala chetana and rupa vachara kusala chetana. The two meanings. The kama vachara kusala chetana always giving the support to develop the sila and dana and sila, dana sila. But if someone want to develop the samadhi, the meditation, it is also this is we call the rupa vachara kusala chetana, because the meditation always giving a good support condition to develop the jhana, this concentration. And anyway, this is we call punyabi sankhara, the meaning of the punyabi sankhara. But the next one are the apunyabi sankhara. Apunyabi, demeritorious formation. They're called the Pali. Tatta katamo apunyabi sankhara. What is the hearing? What is the demeritorious formation? What is the meaning? Akusala chetana kama vachara. Now see, unwholesome volition of the sense sphere. Ayang vachati apunyabi sankhara. This is said to be a demeritorious formation. Now, there are 12 types of akusala chetana. 12 types of akusala chetana is called demeritorious formations. Okay. Now, unwholesome volitions, akusala chetana. Akusala chetana, there are 12, no? Volition associated with the 12 unwholesome consciousness. Why only unwholesome volition is sense sphere? Because why only kama vachara? Apart from the two hatred-rooted volitions accompanied by displeasure, the remaining 10 unwholesome volitions can also arise in the fine material sphere and immaterial sphere, because there are 12 akusala chetana, no? Except 2 dosa chetana, those akusala, other 10 can appear in the any of the world, rupa world or narupa world. However, these unwholesome volitions in the material and immaterial spheres do not attract rebirth linking. This is important because the lobha chitta and moha chitta arising in the fine material world or immaterial world. But Deosa Chitta cannot direct produce the Paṭiccasamuppāda in next life. Usually the Brahma, after want to the first they have to come down for the human world. After that they can go to the any of the hell according to their own karma. So that's why, however, the unwholesome volitions cannot attract, cannot give the rebirth linking in next life. This is the meaning. The explaining the only when arising in the sense sphere, they can result in rebirth linking. Okay, only when arising in the sense sphere karma world, they can result of the rebirth linking. Yeah. So that's why this is a meaning of the about the apuññāpi saṅkhāra. About the next one was a brief meaning. Āniññāpi saṅkhāro. Tatta katamo āniññāpi saṅkhāro. Kusala chetana arūpāvachara ayam uchati āniññāpi saṅkhāra. Hearing what is in unshakable formations, wholesome volition of the immaterial sphere, arupa world. This is said to be an unshakable formation, unshakable formations. Okay, so this is also the meaning. They are explained. There are 4 wholesome volition of the immaterial sphere. The volition associated with the 4 immaterial jhana. These 4 volitions are called unshakable formations for 2 reasons. 2 reasons. One is āniññattena, in the sense of not shaking, and aniññassa abhisaṅkaranattena, in the sense of forming the unshakable. In brief, these are themselves not easily shaken, and they produce results which are not easily shaken. Both conditions are met. Yeah, so this is the meaning. Anyway, if you want to get the more meaning, more information about the puññāpi saṅkhāra, apuññāpi saṅkhāra, āniññāpi saṅkhāra, but later also come in some of the chart. Please refer to the appendix A. But anyway, this is not the time. So we can study the next time about the again we can combine together the saṅkhāra, mean total how many chetana, there are 29 chetana. So the 8 plus 13 plus 12 plus 4 become 29. Now but anyway, next time also we can discuss, we can study. I think maybe today's now, if you have anything to ask, okay, this is time. But anyway, just you try to get the information, because sometimes not enough listen one time, but you have to listen again and again. You have to read again and again, and you just have to by heart. You have to read by yourself, and you have to think by your mind. At that time, you can get the meaning of the summary. What is the meaning of the saṅkhāra? Okay. Now this is now I already explained briefly what is the meaning of saṅkhāra formations. Okay. So may all of you be healthy and well and happy all the time. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, Pandit can explain what is the 10 unwholesome volition that arise in 5 material sphere and immaterial sphere. What are example?
Example, someone after attain the jhana, they are clinging the jhana. And
so it will be greed.
Yeah, greed. They're all over arising. And sometimes after jhana disappear, sometimes the confused come uddacha, restlessness. Sometimes the doubtful, if something happened, the doubt. but maybe the non-Buddhists, the not believe, some of the Brahma, all other Brahma cannot be the Buddhist, no? So there's some of the Buddha, they not believe the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, Vichikicha, no?
Okay.
So, yeah. This is the meaning.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Even now, do you remember, sister, the Bhava Nikanti Lobha process? Because after someone reborn in the Brahma world, immediately after 17 mind movement arising, the attachment chitta process, the Bhava Nikanti, attached to the existence. This is a Lobha.
That will be unwholesome. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, sadhu, sadhu, Bhante, thank you very much. And may all of you be healthy. May all of you be well and happy all the time. May all of you be free from all suffering and attain Nibbana soon. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Idam me punyam asavakkaya vaham hotu. Idam me punyam Nibbanasa paccaya hotu. Mama punya bhagam sabba sattanam bhajemi te sabbe me samang punya bhagam labhantu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sukhi hotu nibbana paccaya hotu. Sukhi hotu nibbana paccaya hotu. Sadhu, sadhu.